Hello everyone, welcome to Skaria.com. I'm Dr. Hina Khan, and today the topic of our lecture is basically the amblyopia. Amblyopia, in other words, is also termed as a lazy eye. So it's basically a vision developmental disorder in which the focusing of the eye is affected, and that is causing the blurring of the vision. A poor focusing can again be caused by multiple reasons out there. One of the reasons is strabismus or squinting of the eye, in which basically it can be further divided or further categorized into the cross-in squinting phenomena, and then we have the cross-out squinting phenomena, which is known as the esotropia, and on the other hand we have the cross-in type, which is basically known as the exotropia. So we have the esotropia and then we have the exotropia, and all of these kinds of strabismus can cause the poor focusing in a child, and during these developmental stages in which the vision of the child is basically clarified, if there is a poor focusing phenomena in the central part of the nervous system, that is basically the occipital lobe of the brain. It's basically a unilateral condition that is arising in the kid, and that is again resulting in the poor focusing or a blurring of the image in the person. If left untreated, it can be a very drastic picture during the developmental phases of the child, and even there can be total or complete blindness in the affected eye. So over here in this very first section, we'll be discussing the types of amblyopia which we usually encounter. That basically includes the different causative factors which are going to result into the amblyopic condition. One of it can be the deprivation amblyopia, that is resulting due to the excessive treatment of the amblyopia in the affected eye. And on the other hand, we have the assessment and prevalence of these conditions of amblyopia and how we can make the people aware of this condition, that there are a lot of treatments available out there and people usually get out of this particular situation if treated in a proper way. So the types of amblyopia and causative factors would be discussed over here in this very first section, and then we'll be moving on to the second section, which comprises of the deprivation amblyopia. It again can be one of the therapeutic kind of deprivation amblyopia that we'll be discussing over here. We'll be discussing the visual effects. What kind of a visual field effect would the kid observe? So we'll be discussing that over here. Then we'll be discussing the different treatment modalities. That basically ranges from just an eye drop treatment or the inculcation of specs in the treatment, and then on the other hand it can be the surgeries for strabismus which can be performed. Eye patching is a very effective treatment, so we'll be discussing all of these treatments over here in the second section. Then we'll be discussing slightly the underlying factor or the underlying process such as the pathogenesis, so we'll be discussing that over here. In the third and the final section, we'll discuss the treatment modalities that are currently implied for the treatment of this amblyopic condition. We will be discussing the guidelines particularly, and then we'll move on to the non-surgical kind of a treatment in this phase. The surgeries will be discussed over here along with that. So the surgical treatment, the eye patching, as I've already suggested, it's one of the very effective ways to treat amblyopia. So we'll be discussing that over here. So I hope you want to learn more about amblyopia, so do watch the other sections to this lecture as well.